Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Bunny or LittleGunBunny, and today we're in my closet. I guess. I don't know. It's more of an irregularly spaced shape in my weirdly irregular apartment that I turned into a closet because I have... Look, I'm an artist and fashion is probably one of my favorite arts, and if I don't dress up fully, I don't feel like I'm a human being or I'm myself at all. So, yeah. And since it's part of my journey, and conceal carry is an important part of my journey, like really important, and I love fashion, I'm going to combine that into a whole series about conceal carry fashion. It'll mostly be in short form content here on YouTube, but I'm doing my first one as a long form video just to kind of introduce the concept. I'm really excited. This is my channel, my journey through guns and cosplay. I forgot to say that at the beginning, maybe I didn't, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also, Hunter is being cute. He's sitting on my dresser. Hi, puppy. Hi, mister. Are you in the video? Hunter would like his own channel. So, yeah, we're in my closet now. And, yeah, so today I'm going to put together a conceal carry outfit using my Engima holster. Kind of just take you through the process of what I think. I'm not an expert on this at all. It's more of just like me figuring it out and stuff. And also you get to see me in my underwear, so that's fun for everybody. So my outfit, my style changes aggressively, but no matter what I wear, it's definitely alternative, right? That can be everything from, you know, more goth or punk and all the way to J fashion and, or like a more coquette look or even historical or history bounding outfits. So everything is on the fucking table today, except for like normal, because fuck that. It's me. I want to be myself and I kind of just, whatever I'm feeling. I have a deep antipathy for pants. I don't like them. I don't like how they feel. And I think Carl once said, Carl, not like Carl, like, I say Carl and then I'm about to say a quote that sounds like, I'm not gonna make that joke, never mind. Carl from In Range TV, who's a friend of mine and GunTuber who runs brutality competitions, once said pants are the oppression of the proletariat, and I've never felt that more. Pants are evil and no one should wear pants. Everyone should wear skirts. Skirts are tactical. Have you heard of the kilt? Everyone should be wearing pleated mini skirts. Fight me. Anyway, today we're going to be going in that vein. Yeah, and in case anyone is wondering, and they're like, why do you have a walk-in closet? I don't really. It's literally just a weirdly irregular shaped hallway that leads to nowhere in my apartment that, like, there was nothing else to do with this space, and I really am passionate about fashion. I don't have a couch, y'all. Like, my living room is my pole for dancing, my guns, some books, and a dog bed that I use as a couch. I don't live a normal life in any way, and I like it that way. But, like, I'm very thrifty, so, how can I afford this? No, I'm not super rich. I just have priorities. So today now we're actually going to get into the video. I wasn't sure what I wanted to wear, so I asked for a prompt, and the prompt was candy cane, and that makes sense because I'm filming this the week before, like the weekend before Christmas. So when I think of candy cane, I'm going to think of like red and white stripes. So I could just do red and white, but that can kind of come off as just normal like Santa or Christmassy, but candy cane is specifically like the stripes, so I'm going to try to incorporate the idea of stripes into the way I do this outfit. Now, another thing I have to keep in mind is that I will have my Engima, and so I'll have to be able to conceal it under the outfit. I think I have an idea in mind, but I'm going to take you through it as I go. I don't really have a specific place I always start out in outfits, and I'll probably change things around a lot, but I think for now, let's start with the top, because I have an idea. Yeah, you're coming with me. So I don't have a lot of red tops. I have like this one and I have like two more, but none of them are really the vibe I'm going for with this outfit. So I think I'm going to start with a white top, and I have quite a few white tops, but I think that like this quite nice poofy one, it's pretty tight and I'm not worried about it because the concealment is going to be like on my abdomen / you know, cooch area, so I don't have to worry about the top concealing shit, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. All right. I'm not a graceful person at all whatsoever. Let's see if the green bra is too much of a giveaway. No? All right, let's just pull my boobs back into my bra so there's nice cleavage. Perfect. I love it. I love cleavagey tops. I love this jiggle. Like, look at this. It's so cute. All right. I'm going to next switch my collar to a white one because I don't have a red one. I don't know if you can tell from my collection, but I have a preference for black. I wear a lot of black. My wardrobe was mostly black and dark tone for such a long time, and I've been recently getting more into color, and when I do, it's kind of insane, as you can see from my earmuffs here, and like some of my choices of collars. So everything from here onward is a collar, but most of them are black, and then there's like 3 white ones, a purple, a gray, and then this kind of multicolored white one. I think for today, I'm gonna go with this one. I wear this one quite a lot because it's nice basic. So I'm gonna hang this one back up in its place. Oh, I hate snaps on my neck. There we go. And now I get to put my hair back up because otherwise it'll bother me sensory-wise. I don't move my camera back. I'm probably not gonna move my camera around with me just because it'll keep changing angles and my lighting and the editing will be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna move more in front of this door just so I'm not against, actually no, because my skin tone blends into that. Okay, never mind, I'll stand here. I'm sorry lighting wise, this is gonna be pain. Let's split back around. All right, so now that we have our top, I wanna add the next part to it, which is the skirt, obviously. Now, I have a red skirt. I have 2 red skirts. One of them is in the laundry, so I can't wear that. And I'm gonna show you what the problem is with it for concealed carry. So going in the stripe pattern, we have red and then we have white. So I have this red skirt, but the problem is, one, that these holes will show the straps of the belt. Like usually when I'm wearing the skirt, I basically just put, you know, my thong down low so you don't see them. But with the belt, that kind of needs to be like on me so you're gonna see it, and that's not really concealed. If I was wearing like black tights underneath, it would be fine because it would just blend in with the black tights, but I'm not. So, and I'm also worried because like, yeah, it's pleated and that will help conceal, but it's also just a bit tight on the top of my stomach. I'm gonna need to change angles, I think, so that I can get more of me in it. I don't wanna show out my window. Sorry, give me a second. I did not think this through. Whatever, you can see the trees, it's fine. Yeah, so I don't want to show the gun, and I don't know what it's gonna look like with the gun underneath. So my fiendishly circuitous plan, if it works, is to put this like mini skirt underneath. It's also white so that when you see it underneath a little bit, possibly, you'll get a little bit of a stripe. But I don't know. So what I gotta do is I got to go get my gun, try it on, and see how that's gonna work. So a lot of this is just experimentation. All right, so on my gun, no mag because my mag's loaded and I don't want to deal with that right now, but I will like load it obviously later. So let us put it on. Sorry, I got the things tangled a little bit. There we go. So I'm trying to wear this as low on my hips as I can, as that will give it the best concealment that I can. Alrighty, let's put on the first skirt. So you can see there's a little bit of imprinting already, right? But I think with the second skirt, it'll be fine. I'm gonna wear this, I usually would wear this pretty low-waisted, but if I wear it a bit more high-waisted, my butt shows a little bit, but I don't really care that much. And that's only if I'm like raising my hips up. So I can just pull it down a little bit like that. And it's one more concealed, it's still like there. I'm trying to find the right angle to get it at. There we go. That's street legal. There we go. You can still the strap a little bit, so I might raise it up as high into my thigh as I can. So it's going across my butt cheek with my thong. There you go. I'm probably gonna end up wearing tights, partially like, I mean, I don't really care about showing my ass, obviously, you've seen my videos, but just to conceal, because it's winter, and also just like, you know, to add an extra layer, but let's see. And just so, oh, I think this is on backwards. Whoopsie. You know, so if I put this all the way high-waisted, you can see how the ruffles really conceal the shape. So I'm not doing that, obviously, but this is the thought behind this. So this skirt has a zipper. You need to get like a white Engima. I don't think they make one, but that would be funny if it did. For fashion reasons, guys. It's important to me. Okay, this got pulled up a little bit. All right. Oh. There, so zip that up. So there's a lot less imprinting. There's still a tiny bit there. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get rid of that. I think that if I raise the skirt enough and lower this skirt enough, right? So I lower this skirt a little bit more. It's still there, and also I don't really like how this silhouette looks right now. So I'm gonna try something different. Where I am going to ditch this red skirt and go look for my other one to see if it's clean enough to try with this outfit. And I may have to try something else otherwise, but we will persist. Yeah, see this, how this works so much better with concealing it when I have this up here because the ruffles just tied it, you know, and then I can just boop. So this would be cute, except for my entire ass is out, which is not, and you can see this, which I can tighten this, of course, which I actually will. But like it could look like panty or whatever. But also like, unless I put on tights, this isn't street legal. And also I need more red. So let me look for that other skirt and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have bad news. It was in the laundry, and it's in the washing machine, and it's still wet because my laundry machine hates me. So I'm gonna try to improvise something else. My next idea is I have this red dress, and I think that I could maybe wear it as a skirt underneath this to give that red. I'm not fully sure, and I'm gonna probably just experiment a little bit. So let's try it. So let's lift this all the way up. Let's bring this. I do like how the ruffles here match the ruffles on the shirt. Yeah, so this alone could not work. It's just, you see the gun, right? So I'm gonna fold it down. You still see the gun. And now I'm gonna put this on top and see if that works at all. Is it cute or is it weird? I can't tell. You can see more of it in the back. It does look actually kind of cute. The issue I do have, though, is I have to pull this whole thing on. Actually, I was saying, like, for this, it's a lot easier to draw the gun. But if I go, yeah, that's fine. I'll pinch my skin. All right, so let's tuck these in. All right, so we successfully added a stripe of red. Now, I want to add some more red to the top, and I think the best way for me to do that is to use this red body harness that I have. There we go. Now you're talking to me, not like my chin. Yay! Okay, actually, let's put it down back a little bit. Oh yeah, I can just move this so you can see it fall up as I work, and then I'll put it down lower. My washing machine yelling at me. Stop beeping! Okay, there we go. So, body harness. To add some stripes of red. Get it? I'm so cute and funny. Oh my god. No. Yes, this is like... So, it starts like this. Why do I have this safety pin on it? That's so funny. Well, okay. So here it is. So these two straps go around my neck here. This is one of these outfits where I'm like, it's very like, it's like a mix of coquette and some other stuff, because it's like the edge of with the harness and chains, but then you have like the coquette frills and stuff, you know? I like it. Alright, so I have this part around my neck, and then I take this and I fasten it around here. I just want to tuck in the thing, but we can cut this. Oh my god, it's so warm in here. I never thought I would say that during winter. I'm going to go turn the heat down. When I started my channel, I decided that I was not going to monetize through YouTube, and I wasn't going to do sponsorships unless like Uncrustables wants to sponsor me. So I decided to basically be crowdfunded. The way that you can support me is through my Patreon, which is the link below. The paid tier starts at $5, and then there are many levels with different perks from there. So please go check it out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can also support me by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing my videos, checking your feed every Monday and every Thursday for my new videos, because that's when they come out, and YouTube's algorithm is a little bit of a bitch sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and my channel in general. Bye. Okay, also, I wanted to point something out. Something I love about candy canes is when you put them together, they kind of create a heart. And I love about this is that there's hearts. And so I want to allude with more heart motifs in this outfit to kind of think about the candy cane heart thingy. Just to bring more candy cane-ness into the thing, but also to be inspired by the prompt. So, now that I have the base outfit done, I'm going to start accessorizing. Now, the next thing I'm going to think about is, oops, I gotta pull this down. What I want to do with this area. Now, I could add a belt, but like I have this. I don't really have any like red belts. I don't have any many white ones either, to be honest. I'll also tighten this if I can. I also don't have many like red thigh highs. I have literally so many pairs of thigh highs, but not many of them are red. The ones I do have are red and black, so. So originally I was going to wear tights, but there's a lot of white in this outfit already, and I don't really want to add more white. So instead I'm probably just going to, I had a terrible idea, sorry. No, okay. So I'm probably going to do some leg warmers. Now my original thought was these, because white with red stripes, and they're cute Hello Kitty leg warmers. But there's so much white in this outfit, and I really want to add more red. So I have these red leg warmers, that I think I'm going to do. And I think, just because I don't love the like star, I love the stars and bone motif, like, or normally, but not for this outfit. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to turn them straight up inside out. And then I have plain red leg warmers. So I'm going to put that on. That's one. All right, let's now change the angle again so that you can like actually see me full body. You're going to get to look down on me, which makes sense because I'm short. Yes, I know the angles keep changing in this video. You get to deal with it. Hooray! So this, I'm going to turn the other one inside out under these. If I were going to be outside a lot today, I would probably wear like thermal tights, but I'm not going to be outside that much today, so I'm not bothering that much. And then I have these red leg warmers. I hate this angle. I'm sorry. I have these red arm warmers. They also have stars, so I'm also going to turn them inside out. Also, the fucking fashion trick, the more you accessorize, the more distracting it is from any accidental gun imprinting you have. So, haha, bunny tips. All right, so we have our stripes of red. Okay, yeah, this is really coming together. It's really cute. All right, now I think, so we do have these chains here. And I kind of like that. I don't want to like completely lose that. So I think what I want to do is, and I also don't like the way that this kind of is just the shape that it's creating. And since I'm drawing from here, I want to emphasize, I also just want to emphasize, so I'm going to get a belt, a white belt, and put it on underneath this. So I have this white belt. So, okay. It is pretty warm here, so I'm taking these off for now, but they will go back on at the end. I promise! Okay, so the belt. This also helps to emphasize my body shape and also just like ties more of the outfit together. And it does also nicely help to emphasize my hips, which really gives the poof more meaning, and like it kind of exaggerates it, which is nice for the look I'm going for. But also it pushes down here, which proofs out the skirt more in the front, which helps conceal the outfit more. So I will put this back on over this. God, I can't do shit behind my back. I'm so bad at that. And I tuck it back in. All right. And so we have these chains here. So I want to add another. And I think that like this here will be cute because it kind of mimics the swoop-de-doo. So I want to see if that like this, you see the swoop-de-doo I'm kind of trying to go for, where it matches this upward swoop-de-doo. What's it called? I don't know. You know what I mean. Swoop-de-doo. That's a word. I know what I'm saying. I'm a coherent person. So I attached it to this middle one. I'm going to put it through this one, this loop here. I'm going to try to pull it up enough so it's not going to catch. Wait, first I'm going to untangle it like this, and then so make sure it'll be even on the other side. Yes, okay. So then, so it doesn't like get this done, I'm going to attach this hook here to this. Yeah, and then I get to go through here and go bam here. Are they uneven? Yes, fuck. Are they, now? Yes. Okay, so we have our chains. All right, now, you know what I was saying about the hearts? I have these cute little heart earrings that I made. I have like 6 piercings, but I'm only putting in 1 earrings today. Shove it in the hole, get in the hole. That's what she said. Sorry. All right, leg warmer, arm warmers. I know words. And then we have the final conceal carry outfit. So the final reveal. So this is proof you can wear guns and mini skirts. And a lot of people will tell me I couldn't consider carrying an outfit like this. But so let's start to sneeze. All right, let's get started, bitches. So. No, that was terrible. I'm redoing that. Cut that. All right, let's do this smoothly this time. I think something. All right, bye.